Did you know this ancient story in the Old Testament foreshadows Jesus' death and resurrection? It's the story of Daniel in the lion's den, found in the book of Daniel. It's more than just an account of a miraculous survival, though. Daniel was a devoted man of God who lived during the Babylonian Empire, and he served under King Darius. Daniel was known for his unwavering faith and his commitment to prayers. Despite this decree making prayer to anyone other than the king illegal, Daniel continued to pray to God 3 times a day. The jealous officials saw an opportunity to get rid of Daniel this way. These officials convinced King Darius to issue that decree that anyone caught praying to any god or human other than the king would be thrown into the lion's den. So even though the king didn't really want to because Daniel was his friend, Daniel's steadfast faith and prayer led to his arrest, and he was thrown into the lion's den, which was sealed with a stone. This act of sealing the den symbolizes the finality of Daniel's fate. But here's where it gets really fascinating. The story of Daniel in the lion's den foreshadows the death and resurrection of Jesus Christ. Just as Daniel's den was sealed with a stone, Jesus' tomb was sealed with a large stone. Both Daniel and Jesus faced unjust punishment, yet remained faithful to God. Daniel's miraculous survival represented God's triumph over chaos and evil, prefiguring Jesus' victory over death. The next morning, King Darius hurried to the den and called out to Daniel. To his amazement, Daniel was unharmed, saying, "My God sent his angel and he shut the mouths of the lions." Similarly, Jesus' resurrection demonstrated God's power over death and sin. King Darius then issued a decree that everyone should fear and reverence Daniel's God, much like how Jesus' resurrection led to the spread of the gospel and the proclamation of God's power and love all over the world. If you believe in the power of faith and the miraculous protection of God, then follow right now.